on. That was Juxta and Chris Weeks. That was a fantastic song and really different from what we're used to. And we know how JJ is. And this was like a quick album they put together. Kind of jumped around a little bit, eh?
It's amazing, really. I think it was literally 4 days, and you know, some of that time involved flying and waiting around airports and stuff like that. So it's quite an incredible achievement, really, to do anything in that time. But no, I think it's excellent. I really, really enjoyed the track. I enjoyed the last one as well, which was, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago. I think the collaboration, you know, they've got together and done, you know, really, really well between the two of them. So yeah, I think it's excellent. I love the piano on that track. I think it's really, really good. I don't know which one of them does the piano, but it's fantastic. Really, really nice sound. Yeah, great tune. Great idea. I think more people should just get together and try something out like that, and give yourself a time limit, give yourself a few days or whatever, and when you're forced to produce something, even if you only get a single out of it or something, it's worth doing. Because if you kind of say, oh yeah, we'll do something, and then you spend a year deciding what you're going to do, it never turns into anything. But I like the fact they've just got on with it. I think it's really cool.
Right on. So next up we have we're gonna go with a band called the Hellfire Club, and they played at the Off the Record festival as well. So Mike,
yes, they did.
So if you had a few quick words on them before we play their song.
Yeah, I mean, I was so lucky to be able to see 10 bands and then play in 1-in-5 obviously as well in one day, and I was even more lucky to sort of be able to handpick the lineup and just put whoever I wanted on. And this, what I could have done is I could have put 11 bands on that all sounded a bit like 1-in-5, and the Hellfire Club still would have been there, or you know, 11 bands that are all hard rock, riffy kind of rock bands. But I didn't. I kind of put a variety on because it was about, you know, opening up people's. It's not just about me, basically. But the Hellfire Club are one where I was like, I do have to put a band like this on. It does have to be this band because they're really, really good fun, and they're an excellent, you know, it's proper hard, heavy riff rock. I absolutely love this track. They're a great band.
Right on. So here we go with the Hellfire Club and Making Ground. Dig this.
Step back into the core of your soul. Take time just
Right on. That was an awesome tune. That was the Hellfire Club with Making Ground, and that was pretty badass, heavy, and that was like kind of dirty metal right there.
It wasn't it? It's proper filthy rock and roll, to coin a phrase. They're just a brilliant band. They were so much fun as well. They've stuck around for the other bands. They were out there when they're on stage. They're just off the stage, if you know what I mean. They're out in the crowd, guitar solos, surrounded by people, all that kind of stuff that I love. Absolutely rocking it. And I must say, actually, the Brunswick, which is the venue that we held off the record at, were absolutely brilliant, because one of the things, and a lot of venues, particularly in Brighton and other places, have this, is they have a noise restriction because it's in a residential area. So it can be a real struggle for some bands.
Yeah, the struggle is real, right? Yeah.
But it can be quite difficult to get kind of heavier bands in there. But basically, I've been planning this since May, and I was just telling all the bands, like, you have to listen to the sound guy. You have to. The main thing is, if you get the drummer to drum at a sensible level, actually the rest of it's fine. The PA does all the work for you. But obviously the concern was bands like these guys, even 1-in-5 and one or two of the others, it was like, oh, are we going to be pushing this? But no, the Brunswick absolutely nailed it. Andy, the sound guy, was fantastic. And these guys they blew the roof off, but still managed to keep under whatever that limit was. I assume didn't get any complaints. And yeah, they were brilliant. But it gave us all a lot of confidence, because like, cool, this, because a lot of people will resort to putting on acoustic shows and stuff at venues like that, which is fine and cool. But it's actually a really nice venue to put on a proper solid rock gig, and that's what we did. It was brilliant. It's so much so that we've already booked the date for next year, so that's happening again.
Nice.
With a whole new set of bands. One is confirmed, but it's a secret. It's going to be outstanding.
Thank you very much.
I love these guys. I'm going to check them out as many times as often as they play, and I'm nearby. I'm going to go and see them because I think they're fantastic. So, what did you say?
I'll say, well, thanks a lot for ruining the surprise, Mr. Ruin the Surprise for me. Wow. Who would have thought that Darth Vader was Luke Skywalker's father? Well, thanks, Mr. Ruin the movie for me.
What I will say is I have confirmed a band. They are a band that we've played many times on NMS, and I've said many times I'm very keen to gig with, but we're not going to announce it yet.
Okay.
I mean, technically we've confirmed two, because I can tell you that 1-in-5 will play it again, because I'm putting it on. We've confirmed another one for next year. We've got the date, and we're going to start, actually I might as well announce on air, we are going to start applications for next year pretty soon, and they're going to be through Gig Ride, which is two guys called Oscar and Marco, who are really cool guys. I met them at a Riff Taff event way back last year at some point. And they have this sort of Gig Ride is basically venues looking for bands to fill slots and bands looking for venues to put on shows, and they kind of put the two together, which is a really cool thing, and they do it all in the independent scene. And so we're going to do applications through Gig Ride for next year's Off the Record, so watch this space. When that's up, I'll let everyone know. But if you're in a band and you want to play Off the Record next year, and we might do two, so we'll do a Brighton one. I might have more of a say in handpicking the bands, and then we'll do one somewhere else, which will all be through Gig Ride. We'll do it from there. So there you go. Lots of plugging there.
somewhere else. Right?
Yeah, I don't know where we'll do it. Maybe we'll do it in Bristol or London or Reading. I don't know. It'll be probably stick to England. That's all I would say.
In the greater UK area.
Yeah, somewhere. Yeah. On this tiny little rock. We'll put on a show and it'll be brilliant. I don't know when or anything like that, but I do know the Brunswick, as I say, is confirmed for November next year, so we'll definitely do Off the Record Brighton next year, and we will quite possibly squeeze another one in somewhere else. So
phrasing.
What's wrong with squeeze one in? I don't
know. I was going to rub one off here, but so.
Okay.
Okay, man. Well, back to the music.
Yeah. Back to the music. That was Mike G's catchphrase one week, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. You'd be like, "Oh man, he wasn't used to it. Man, you guys got a little too far, but we're good." Back to the music. So I've switched up the order a little bit. So we've kind of cut and added a few. So the next one up is a band called the Scarmanja 6, and so the song's called "You Disgust Me." Dig this.